bits of focus this afternoon. When it comes to the state of Karnataka, the cash crunch continues. Now, in the latest development, Karnataka government has reportedly reduced the funds for differently abled people to almost 80%. The National Federation for the Blind, which is now written to the Karnataka Congress Sarkara to provide more funds as it is severely affected the differently abled. The letter says that the total budget for these 7 crucial schemes that has been slashed from 54 crores in 2023-24 to 10 crores in 2024-25. And under this scheme, the government was providing aid and appliances for persons with disabilities, including talking laptop for visually impaired students, braille kit for visually challenged individuals, motorized 2 vehicles for locomotor disability, battery operated wheelchair for locomotor disability individuals, sewing machines for persons with hearing impairment, and financial assistance for the purchase of assisted devices by the person with disability as per the individual needs. Now they are being seeking, as far as the cash crunch is concerned, as to the government there to reconsider its decision.
Under aids and appliances scheme of the state government, there are 3-4 schemes for distribution of the different devices. So for which earlier it was 54 crore budget was given and money was spent last year. Okay. But this year it has been cut down up to 10 crore. That means it is 80% reduction is there. We have requested the government to reconsider it and to review it. On the one hand, in the same budget session, the government approved the budget of 58,000 crore for these 5 guarantee schemes for the different section of the society. And at the same time, they reduced the budget for this highly marginalized, highly deprived section from 54 crore to 10 crore.
Well, Deepak and Imran both joining us live right now. Deepak, because it seems that the bare minimum is now being done to keep these schemes working. And with this budget almost being slashed to 10% as far as what has now been said, to 10 crores, this is barely nothing when it comes to sustaining the population or the individuals with disabilities.
Well, when you hear what the General Secretary of the National Federation for the Blind Karnataka chapter had to say, it is very disheartening, and more importantly, it is the need of the hour for the government to really look into the request that has been made. If there is any sort of shortage of funds that is needed to provide for this highly marginalized society, the government should act at the earliest, because we should understand that while, of course, they have been talking about the guarantees, the guarantees cater to the weaker sections, to the poorer sections, yes, but when you consider, the disabled, here the funds that they're seeking for is not, too exorbitant, not too much. But, what they're saying is that from previous years, when there is a 80% reduction and the number of applicants seeking for schemes, here has increased, the funds that is right now available is not enough, and it is going to create issues, and that's something that needs to be looked into. And the request letter that has been sent has not had a positive response up until now, is what, they're alleging. When we, of course, spoke to the minister in charge, she says right now that's not the case, but she will look into, this letter that has been written, and if there is a need, they will fix the matter. But we'll really hope that, in this issue, the government really acts very swiftly so that no applicant from the disabled community really has to go through any more.
So does it mean that the specially abled are not part of the population that the government caters to? Because it seems the politics that have escalated over cash crunch in Karnataka, BJP hitting out in the opposition, sitting there at the Congress Sarkar, even when it comes to the Khatakat model in the state.
Yet another example of the Khatakat model of Karnataka and Congress party. Now 80% funds have been slashed for the differently abled persons. From 53 crore, it's down to just 10 crores. This shows that the Karnataka Congress government is actually a government that is anti-people. It has taken away the resources meant for Dalits, it has taken away the resources meant for tribals, it has taken away the resources meant for differently abled people, and has diverted them towards its own loot and towards its own crackpot Khatakat policies.
Karnataka Congress government headed by Siddaramaiah has gone bankrupt. The funds which were supposed to be allocated for disabilities, people who are suffering from disabilities and people who have differently abilities, those people's funds which was allocated by BJP government up to 53 crores is now reduced to less than 10 crores. The registrations have gone up, but the funds has been reduced.
So, Amit, the ongoing row over a fund cut for differently abled in Karnataka, the cabinet minister there has claimed that no reduction has been made in funds for differently abled. In fact, the Congress in the state has introduced a new scheme which will increase the funds.